Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to another commentary video. Today, I wanted to talk about what game that's asymmetrical that I like the most besides Dead by Daylight. Because I know Dead by Daylight's been kind of, there's some frustrating things going on right now in the DBD community. So I was thinking maybe I talk about what ASYM game I play the most outside of Dead by Daylight that you can, grind, get better at, learn things about. That's super fun that I think, kind of vaguely is in the same line as DBD, but also not completely different in a lot of ways. My favorite asymmetrical game outside of Dead by Daylight is Phasmophobia. And I want to preface this, ASYMs can be not 4v1 ASYMs. I just want to point that out, like in a weird sense that Phasmo is kind of a 4v1. It's just a 4v1 with an NPC killer, which is a ghost. But you can also play solo. But yeah, 4v1s aren't the only form of asymmetrical game out there. So if for some reason you get mad about that doesn't count. It does. It's just kind of like you just kind of had a narrow definition of what that meant. But yeah, Phasmophobia is probably growing to be one of my favorite side games to play, especially on the channel, on the Twitch channel, because Phasmophobia is way calmer as an ASYM game. There's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of cozy atmosphere, like dark rooms and crickets when you're outside, and it gives me that feeling because each ghost is different. So you still get that asymmetrical feeling of like each time you hit up and you load a new match, the experience is going to be different. How many ghosts do they have in the game now? So yeah, there's actually 21 different ghosts, which is almost the amount of killers in Dead by Daylight, which is, if you really think about it, that's a lot. 21 different ghosts that all have different behaviors and behave differently, and it's more, I feel like there's the objective and it's kind of like similar to like Dead by Daylight as Survivor, when you're like, you just go in, you press a button, and you sit on a gen, right? And with this game, it's a lot of, going in, setting up your equipment to hunt the ghost, to try and get evidence from the ghost. So a lot of, there's a lot of sitting around, but like, I feel like Phasmos is a lot more like tactical and interesting because you got to think about where you're setting it up, what room do you even put it in, and can you use certain items in like weird and specific ways that kind of like try to counteract the ghost that you're hunting. I think one of the coolest things about this game is there is a, like, not a meta per se, but there are strats and techniques to use, and you're especially going to need those as you go up to the hard difficulties like Professional and Nightmare. Just like in DBD, how you have to know, look behind you, hug walls. There's stuff like that in Phasmophobia. Like, you got to be able to ID which areas are good hiding spots. Can I hide behind this door without being seen by the ghost? I need to make sure that I have a path of escape if the ghost tries to kill me, and know if I can make it to that locker before it gets to me. There's a whole lot of stuff in this game that you can use to counter the ghost, even though it is an NPC, so there may not be as much excitement there as like, fighting a real player like you are playing Survivor and DBD. But there's a whole lot of things that you can learn and master to counter the ghost, even specific text that you can use to actually counter specific ghosts. For example, the Wraith, not Bing Bong, but the Wraith inside Phasmophobia does not leave footprints and won't do it no matter what. So if I'm trying to figure out, is it a Wraith, I can put the salt down and use my UV light next to the salt, and if it steps in the salt but doesn't leave footprints, despite it literally being right there, I know it's a Wraith. And that's a tech. That's like a cool thing to learn that a lot of people who just kind of play the game casually do not know. But you can learn that and be better and do better in the game because of these learned techs, which is really exciting to, and there's 21 ghosts and there's techs for almost every ghost. So you got to learn a ton of techs. So there's a lot of depth to the game. Also, like DBD, you can play this with friends. You can even get 4-man Swift. You can play this with friends. And since it's not as like chaotic as DBD, you have a lot more time to actually like talk and interact with each other and laugh and have funny things happen, because it's not, somebody's wrapped up in chase or you're just sitting on Jen's board. It's not this high-low gameplay that like Phasmo has. Like, there's a lot more time with each other, which kind of like more benefits the ability to like actually have fun with each other. Yeah, I just think that Phasmophobia is like a great side game to play alongside Dead by Daylight if you're just like not in the mood or you just want to break. So I encourage you that if you're looking for a side game or a hobby that's asymmetrical, like I mentioned in my other video about having a side hobby along with playing Dead by Daylight, I definitely think Phasmophobia is probably the most fun asymmetrical game that's out currently. Obviously, we have a ton coming out this year, like the Evil Dead game. We have the Chainsaw Massacre game. We have a Ghostbusters game coming out now. And then there's the new, like, Midnight Ghost Hunt, which I haven't even tried. I do have it. I haven't even tried it yet. Yeah, there's a whole lot of ASYMs coming out. So, but I just want to talk about the one that's currently my favorite before all those other ones come out. And something for you to play on the side until those other games come out if you're kind of like frustrated with DBD at the time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, friends. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you don't, I don't know, yell at me or something. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video, friends. I appreciate you. Goodbye. Wait, I gotta say the thing. I almost didn't say the thing. If I don't see you in the next video, I'll see you when I see you, friends. Goodbye.